Are there any questions, anyone? This week I've been having a number of, in-person classes with people that have come here. And, it's just a good reminder to me of how powerful and rich those classes are and deep. And it also is inspiring me to, beginning around early September, to start looking for a place where I can set up a center, people can come, people can have these in-person classes. I do a lot of hands-on work, healing work with people, and it's been really quite amazing. I'm very taken with, in many ways, I haven't done this in a long time, and I'm really taken with how the work is really changing, how much deeper it's going and nurturing it is. And it should be something available to whomever wants to come and do it. It's not private club. It's not, the only thing I ask people is that they're vaccinated and that, I don't have any trouble with this COVID pandemic here. That, that's my only rule. People have to get, vaccinated to come. Does anyone have a question they would like to ask? Also, as I've said many times, I'm not going to travel anymore the way I used to. And I really want to have a place where people can come, and because I spent, 2019 traveling and it almost killed me, 100,000 miles to teach meditation. And I'm just not going to do that anymore.
I have a question, Stuart.
Yes.
Do you hear me? Today, during the meditation, I felt a very strong pull, like out towards, like out of the window, a bit upstairs also. Like, do you have any ideas about what feeling like?
I'm not even clear. You felt a pull out of the window? What do you mean?
Yeah, but like as if something is pulling you. It's just do like, what is this pull?
Sarah, life pulls us. Life is constantly pulling us. And most of life is really Maya, illusion, that it's constantly pulling us, constantly trying to suck us in to whatever game is played in life. It's a dream. And we are constantly being tested by it. So I think what you're experiencing is just that, And there's so many elements. I mean, look, after all these years that I've been doing this, I'm still pulled by life. I'm still pulled by what's outside the window, trying to drag me out of myself into that illusion, that Maya, that transitional stuff that really has no substance to it. And to keep one from really going deeper inside and connecting with God, connecting with higher energy, and at the same time to be able to live in life, and to experience all the abundance that life has to offer without being trapped by it. You are strong enough to be here, to live in the world without feeling like it's pulling your guts out of you. It's pulling you away. And there are all kinds of forces. There are astrological forces. There are all kinds of metaphysical things that pull us, material things, emotional things, sexual things that pull us into life. And I'm not saying any of that is negative, but it becomes negative when it really begins to suck your energy out of you. When you have the strength to be able to live in the world and be happy in the world, and at the same time not be attached to all this stuff, you have the strength to detach yourself from all and to connect with a higher force in the universe, but at the same time enjoy life, the abundance of life, that what life has to offer us. Whether it's money, relationships, family, houses, cars, this and that, life has great abundance to offer us. The problem is that people get sucked into it and think that that is the ultimate reality. And it's not. It's just life. It's just an illusion to be enjoyed. Like we go to the circus, to enjoy the circus. I once wrote in a book of mine, nobody goes to the circus to have a lousy time. Life is a circus, but nobody goes to the circus to have a lousy time. So there are many kinds of things that are pulling at us, that are testing us. And the very depth and the nature of this work that we do is to build a system that's strong enough to be able to enjoy and live in the world, whatever is outside the window, whatever is upstairs, whatever God knows where. And at the same time, to be free of it, not to allow it to really, suck us dry, take our lives away from us. So what you ask is really an important thing, because everybody goes through this. Everybody is tested by, money and relationships and this and that and the other. And mostly people create gods out of these things. Money is a god that people worship. Even relationships become godlike that people worship, but all of it is finite. All of it is transitional. The only thing that is permanent is a connection with spirit. So we're being tested. Can we enjoy these things and live with life's abundance and at the same time be free of it? And the metaphor of being, something outside the window is a great metaphor for what I'm talking about. Because it's always outside the window, it's always on the other side of something that is dragging us into all that Maya, that illusion, that dream. Trying to convince us it's real, and it's not real. It's finite. It comes and it goes. It's born, it lives, it dies, Spirit is infinite. God is infinite energy in the universe. Connecting there is what we're born here to learn how to do, to overcome the pain, the suffering, the difficulty, so we can connect with spirit and call it God, call it Allah, call it whatever people call it, It's all the same creative energy that represents freedom for a human being, connecting to what's infinite in the universe. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? I mean, this is a difficult thing to understand because, frankly, you can never understand it. Please, Smadar, will you please sit still? You're really disturbing. You're disturbing. Just wait another 10 minutes, okay, or 5 minutes. It's a very difficult thing. We can never understand this because it's based on intangible principles that truly nurture people and give them a connection with spirit. But we live it. We build a system inside that enables us to allow what I'm talking about to become a living reality. I gave up many, many decades ago trying to figure any of this out. I just live it. And it's kind of a wonderful way to live. Very wonderful way to live because you really trust life. You trust this incredible teacher that is called life to show you exactly what you need to do to connect with higher energy in the universe, God, whatever one wants to call that. Does anyone else have a question? Okay. Again, as I end this, I just thank you for being here, for asking questions, for working the way you work in these meditation classes. It's a very great teacher for me, and it really helps me in my life, having you all here, doing what you do, showing me the need to grow and demanding of me to go really deep inside to provide the kind of energy that's in these classes. So God bless you all and thank you. And I hope to see everybody. You know, today's Tuesday. Well, the next class will be Thursday. And I'm looking forward to seeing you. Bless you all. Have a wonderful evening, day, wherever you are, morning, wherever you are. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.